The report last week was basically more an indication of the amount or the intensity of activities occurring within the adjacency zone, which, as how we all know, it's basically 1 kilometer, within the country of Belize. And of course, there's another 1 kilometer in the case of Guatemala. So that report was really more, noting of the intensity as how we know it in the Chiquibul and the Caracol area. So we were looking at over, slightly over 67% of that adjacency zone that is basically active with either agricultural crops, cattle ranching, and also the destruction that was caused by forest fires. And so that is what you will see in, along that particular landscape. Unlike the chatero activity, the cattle ranching is one where Guatemalans are bringing their property, to say within Belizean territory, unlike the chate that was there already occurring within that particular landscape. And so there is a trend that is evolving. And cattle ranching has been also documented for the last 5 years. But today, what we are seeing is the sort of the extension of those areas being used and even more farther away into Belize and even beyond the 1 kilometer in some cases. Well, the main activity really to do in the context of that area there is certainly more patrols, to be targeted patrols, that is, because we do know many of the points we already know. That, and in fact, many of the points have also been validated by the OAS, by the Organization of American States. So we do know that many of those cattle fields are occurring within Belizean territory. What it needs to be done now is to really continue on what we started to do last year. There was an operation to dismantle fences, to basically get rid of the posts, the wires to be cut. And so that occurred last year, but that only reached only so far. So we need to continue doing more of those once those points have been validated and confirmed that they are within Belizean territory.